with pirates. Please put your hands together for Pirate Bros!
Where are we shipmates?
We're here!
All right, Master Dan.
Welcome, you landlubbers. Welcome to Pirate Craft. We be Pirate Craft, we be the crew. Can I have a suggestion from you of an object that you find beautiful?
Stapler.
A stapler?
No, a man after me, our is. Love of it.
You must have heard about voyages because very recently we acquired a treasure, and in that treasure was a beautiful, beautiful stapler. And we took it to our favourite port. Can I have a suggestion of a famous person? Can we live in your dead?
Beyonce Knowles.
Beyonce Knowles, yes! Well, by coincidence, we took our treasure, which included a beautiful, beautiful stapler, to Knowles Town, named after the fabled Governor Beyonce Knowles of that town. And it is in that town which is infused with many things that may remind you of the life and times of Beyonce Knowles. We took that treasure in order to find out more about the origins of the beautiful, beautiful stapler.
Oh, why are there so many bees in this here town? Get off me! Get off me! I don't like them! I don't like them!
Powder monkey, use your bee spray.
Oh, thanks, Courtmaster. I've been stung all over. I have. Look, there's many more on the left than the right.
Ah, I see. That sounds like a reference to some kind of lyrical persuasion.
I think I may be out now, though.
Now, have you got the treasure?
I have Courtmaster Dan. It's here in your trousers. It's a very fight. It keeps pricking me a little bit, though. Just like that.
You've got to keep the top on so the beautiful staples don't fall out.
You know, Courtmaster Dan, they're so pretty. I let a few of them out on the ship. I did, and they went overboard. I'm so sorry.
Well, we don't know how valuable these staples are yet. Each one of those staples could be worth 1,000 doubloons.
They're so shiny when you take them out. They like glitter in the sunshine. They do. It's like they're made of some kind of precious metal or something. And the stapler itself, Courtmaster, I've never seen a spring action like it.
As I see it glint in the sunlight, I find myself transported.
Right.
Taken to another plane of existence altogether.
Oh, Courtmaster Dan. Well, who are we seeing then to try and find out how we're going to get some monies for our stapler if we really want to let it go?
Ah, we be seeing Jonathan Zebedee, Jay-Z himself. He be the finest jeweller in Knowles Town. He'll be able to tell us what this stapler is made of.
Alright, Courtmaster Dan. We just got to keep a low profile though. They'll have us, manacles. They'll put rings on us, they will.
You best put on your inconspicuous mask. Mine's of a travelling whiskey salesman.
Mine's of a powder monkey pirate.
Oh, that's a very poor inconspicuous mask, because that's just your face.
I know, but it's field in arts and crafts, Courtmaster Dan. You knows this. Oh, I'll just do that.
Where's Powder Monkey Jodian?
I'm here,
No!
Courtmaster Dan.
What be going on here? Oh my God!
Should we set off and find this
I think we should.
Jade's jeweler?
Before you disappear again, let's go!
And so Powder Monkey, very inconspicuously, Jodian set off to go and find the jeweler. And she had the whiskey salesman with her in tow. They slowly approached the shop door. And as they opened it, it gave a small sound, almost like a bell.
Sure, this is the place, Courtmaster.
Well, I was expecting the sound of a bell, and that sounded almost like a bell. Not quite.
All right, Courtmaster, let's do this. We have, because stapler's becoming part of me. It is. I'm getting very attached to it. I am.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Be you Jonathan Zebedee, the famous jeweler?
I am Jay-Z, yes. How can I help you?
Show him the goods, Powder Monkey.
Yes, Courtmaster. We had a little find of some treasure recently, and this was in the treasure chest.
You appear afraid, Jonathan Zebedee.
That stapler is very special.
Yeah, like it's encrusted with rubies and all kinds of things on there, and the spring action. You wait, you see this kadoing, kadoing. That spring action, I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's more than what we got in our plank and all.
This is true. This is very true. But the real properties of that stapler, are you aware of them?
No, that's why we come to you.
And so you haven't tried to use it on paper.
Why would we do that?
It's a stapler. Paper.
We don't have spare paper lying around the ship.
We're a painted ship, we are.
All our treasure maps are on the app.
I think we got a bit of vellum somewhere.
That was very unfortunate what happened to that animal.
Okay, so hold your breath, and I'm going to put it down on the counter.
Oh, look at that! The light's coming through the window and catching it, and it's sparkling as I'm just mesmerised by I am. I'm going to touch it again.
So don't touch it. If you can see, the sparkles are forming a constellation on the ceiling.
Look at that! It's like a star map, quartermaster, like one of those star maps that you look at when you're planning the routes for a sail.
Okay, you can let go of your nose now.
Thank you.
If you look carefully at the star map,
Aye.
you can see a small island appearing over here.
In the stars.
In the stars, yes.
Well, how are we going to get to it if it's in the stars?
Well, it's not literally in the stars, it's just the staple is reflecting, it's a whole science.
Tell me more of this scientist.
So,
Yes.
there is a reflection of the sea in the stapler on the ceiling.
Okay.
Yes. So,
That was the science.
yes.
Quartermaster, don't you recognise these stars? I recognise that one up there as something you've told me about many times, and I've always had the information for that.
Aye.
If you see, if you want to ask me about it, it's really specifically science, physics, but yes, there is, see where that island is?
Aye.
It is surrounded by waterfalls. Don't go chasing the waterfalls. You need to avoid them. Okay? And if you go to the island, you shall find all the stationery your heart desires.
Quartermaster, we don't need to be, like fabulous no more. So I don't have to get on that little treadmill to charge up all the apps no more.
I quite enjoy making you get on the treadmill and powering the apps.
I know you do.
But perhaps we could sell on this stationery.
So I would be more than happy to fence that for you if you would like to go and use this scientific map to go and find the stationery and then bring it back here. I shall give you a very good price.
So we set a deal with Jay-Z, we did. We set a deal with him where we was going to go out, we was going to follow that map from the stars that Quartermaster made a very quick sketch of on his app, on his little iPad with his pen and everything, because he never loses his stylus. I don't know how he does. I lose my stylus all the time. But he made a quick little map so that we knew where we were going. And we took back our stapler and we put it very gingerly back in the little velvet sack that I put in my trousers. And we set off back on our ship to go and follow the map, to go and find the island surrounded by the waterfalls that we weren't going to chase to get into the island, to find the stationery, to take it back. Woo! And fence it.
So, are you sure about this, Quartermaster Dan, that this here, whoever he was, this is worth our royal, is it, this voyage?
Oh, you should have seen the star map, Captain Allison. Should have seen it. Powered by science, I was told.
Science, you say?
Science.
Science. Oh, well, there are no greater force of good than science, and Beyonce knows herself. So,
The great Governor Beyonce Knowles was a scientist.
absolutely, absolutely.
What did she invent?
Everything.
Yes.
Everything.
She sounds less like a scientist and more like a god.
Well, there are some that would worship her, yes.
Lando! I seen it! Oh, wait a minute, come here. It's some land over there.
Oh, you sure?
I think it'd be the island that we looked for, Quartermaster.
Was it surrounded by waterfalls?
There wasn't.
Plunging into the depths?
There was mist coming up off it like waterfall spray coming up and causing rainbows and all kinds of lovely unicorn thingies like that.
Sounds like it.
All right then. So as we approached the island, we all got into our little dinghy and we put it down the side of the road and we all got in.
Right, ready?
Right. Right.
Yeah. beached up on the shores of the mysterious island. We had waterfalls to the left of us, waterfalls to the right of us. Waterfalls presumably on the other side of the island as well. We couldn't see them.
Quartermaster, these waterfalls are made of lemonade.
I can feel the sugary citrus flowing through me.
Oh, it's so good. I just want to stay here and have a lemonade. I do. This is why JC was warning us about the waterfalls.
How don't you know?
Oh, it's lit. I'm bathing in lemonade, Quartermaster. I'm bathing in lemonade.
Hang on, let me reach in and grab the stapler from the powder monkey's trousers, and I will.
Fire the staplers are ahead.
I feel that will be counterproductive, Captain. Let me just borrow your pigtails, staple them together into a rope, turn it into a lasso, and drag the powder monkey out of the mysterious lemonade waterfall.
Oh, thank you, Quartermaster. I don't know what came over me then. I was having a nice little booty, I was.
You were consumed by the power of the lemonade waterfall.
Oh, we better avoid them. Into the middle of the island then to
Let's
the
go.
stationery.
See if we can find our stationery.
So we forged our way through the jungle. The jungle was thick and overgrown, but fortunately our captain had a machete, and our captain beat the bushes aside, cutting a path for us, because our captain is so very strong there. You don't want to get on the wrong side of our captain. And the quartermaster and I came behind them, and we got to the middle of the island, and lo and behold,
Who's been destroying my bushy hoe?
it's a hag, Captain. It is a sea
What did
witch.
you call me?
A sea witch!
How rude! I don't go around calling you a filthy little urchin, even though that is what you are.
Well, yeah, it is technically. It's on my CV, but...
You've destroyed my bushes.
Well, we were just trying to find our way to your secret station.
Why did you use the public footpath?
Where's that? Oh, it's that one over there. It's right.
I put up signposts.
I can't read.
And, you know, I'm a pirate, I just like cutting stuff down.
Pirates, is it? Pirates don't usually come to this island. Well, not past the waterfalls anyway.
Oh, we've come because we heard that you've got some stationery.
Some stationery?
Yeah, some stationery.
Who told you that?
Jay-Z.
Oh, Jay-Z. Ha! He hopes that if enough people come to the island and mention his name, then I'll change my mind and go back to him. But I won't. I'm going to stay a single lady forever.
All right then, lady of the island, magical lady of the island, magical lady of the island. What if we promise? Have you got any water? I've had a lot of lemonade and I'm feeling a bit sugared out.
Yes, I have water bubbling up from the spring.
May we
Or
come
you have-
into your oval and have some?
All you have to do is say the password.
Oh dear. Our password is. Guess the water!
I'll do it.
You dare to threaten a sea witch, a hag?
We're fucking pirates! Give us your water!
This is most irregular. Water.
Is the password, please?
Yes. Good manners cost nothing.
I'm very sorry, but Captain, if you look behind her into her oval, there's a rather large pile of A4 paper in there, and I can see at least 2 boxes of staples and 1 packet of, you know, the little clippy things that you use to hold the paper together, the curly ones that you could make clothing with.
Clipper papes.
Yeah, clipper papes. How are we going to get them, Captain?
Alright, so I think what we have here is, I think we can help you out. Shh. I think what we have here is a bit of a love triangle. And I think that if we help you get back together again with Jay-Z, you can jump on our ship, come back and meet him, and we can have all your paper.
Why would I want to get back together with Jay-Z?
Oh, because he told us that he wants to put a ring on it.
He did. He sent us here. He sent us here to get your stationery, which means he wanted us to meet you. He wanted us to meet you so that we would charm you and bring you with the stationery back to him. It was all his cunning plan, it was.
Yeah.
Did he tell you about science? Does he tell us about? He told me about science once.
He waxed lyrical about science, he did, and the stars, and the constellations.
Where's the science of the heart, pirate?
Science of the art is...
Where it's about is there's like an aorta and the ventricle system, and it flows around.
And this stapler.
Stapler.
Do you recognise this stapler at all?
I do. I do.
Well, Jay-Z, he had a look at it and I noticed that he's put something inside it, he has. It's like a little thing.
He says, remember the time we stapled our love letters together and threw them into the waves? Yes, I do. I do remember that.
Well, then you'll come back with us to Jay-Z and bring... Come back with us to Jay-Z and bring all the stationery
Not
back.
so fast. I've got a wadded-up piece of paper and a shatterproof ruler, and I'm not a plate.
Oh, this is becoming awful, Captain. I sacrificed myself.
Don't do that. We're not. You sacrificed yourself last week. We can't be going through that.
You would sacrifice yourself?
No. But no, we won't. But what we will do is grab that machete and make you come with us. So.
Do you think that Jay-Z has changed in the years since I knew him?
Oh, I didn't know Jay-Z before, but he struck me as being a very honourable type. He said that he would fence out goods and only, like cream off 10% on the top.
10%?
Right.
He has changed. Time was it would have been 20.
Seems like a very honourable thief to me.
It seems like he has become half as dishonest as he used to be.
Well, that's about the best that we can hope for from men, isn't it? Let's be honest. Alright, so.
True.
You know what? We just got to get there, so... Right.
We are stapled as one.
Captain, load up the stationery. And Courtmaster, you grab some too.
Fine, I will.
And we headed back to our ship with the lovely Sea Island lady witch person, and we got them back to the town where we reunited them with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z!
Hello?
Do you recognize me?
The whiskey seller?
No. That quartermaster gave me his mask. It is I, the sea witch, your long-lost lover.
I thought I would never see you again.
Did you? What about all those pirates that you sent to my island to be entrapped by the lemonade? You called me back here, Jonathan Zebedee. You have something to say to me, then say it.
Oh, will you marry me?
Here is my long, spindly finger.
And with that, Jay-Z and the Sea Witch were reunited, and they had a lovely wedding aboard our ship. They did, and it was absolutely beautiful. And we got so much paper from the island that we was able to make paper chains to decorate the ship up, and it looked ever so good, it did. And so now we're just going to recap our story for you
Yes.
in our favourite part of the show.
Yes, as always, in the form of a limerick.
Hey! Go for it, Captain.
We had a sparkly stapler.
And what we needed was reams of paper.
We took it to a man.
Who said, I'll do what I can.
Go out there and come back and see me later.
So we travelled to the island of Lemonade.
Jodie Ann drank some and we thought she got caned.
I was having a little groove.
And we had to quickly move.
We dragged her out by my hair that got turned into braids.
So then we cut our way through the jungle that was ever so thick.
And we found a witch and really got on her wick.
We took her back in our dinghy.
Because we said Jay-Z was a singy.
And we had a wedding where the cake was very thick.
Then we ended the show with this limerick. Which we managed to get through awfully quick.
This is getting very meta.
And we realised that Beyonce and science owes a debt, we think.
Yes!
Wherever you find your best social media on the apps, because we are all mostly gluten-free these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.